This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by...
Well, I'm not sure exactly how many times it's happened now, but open carry rifle demonstrations in New Hampshire appear to be becoming a regular event. But the men organizing them are not really doing much organizing. They seem to be announcing the events hours rather than days before they happen. Let's listen to some of the calls that have been coming in over the last couple days.
Hi, this is Jeremy again for 18 Cops Are Leaving Now. Apparently somebody just decided to open carry a rifle down here today, so the cops came out to check that out because somebody called in about it saying that, you know, somebody's carrying a rifle on the street. So the 4 cops came down here just to check it out. They threatened to arrest them if they get more calls, which is bullshit, but they're all leaving now. So interestingly enough, it had nothing to do with the actual protest. So, false alarm, out.
Hi guys, this is Sam Beyond the Lilo in Concord. Going to be continuing the rifle open carry from Manchester in Concord today from 4 to 5 on the sidewalk in front of the State House. So anyone who wants to come, armed or unarmed, is invited to join me. I'll be there with my AK on the sidewalk with my wife and my daughter. So you'll see us there. It's 4 to 5 at the State House. Thanks, guys.
Hey everybody, this is Bill D. Second notice on this topic. We're having an impromptu OC in front of the State House at 4 o'clock between 4 and 5. If you could make it, we could sure use some extra support. Thanks.
Now, I haven't received any word as to how the Concord, State House demonstration went, and there's been no video coming in since Saturday or Sunday. But the event seems to have recurred, this kind of thing, either in Manchester or Concord, at least 4 days in a row. There seems to be a hunger in New Hampshire liberty circles for something that's going on daily and is very interesting and or provocative. There are now more or less daily demonstrations outside the homes of 2 keen bureaucrats perceived as unusually tyrannical. Writing on the forum at freekeen.com, Keen activist Dale says, quote, "The idea is we're all on different schedules, and this way everyone can participate whenever it works for them, much like the 420 rallies. Hopefully it can also build up once it's happening daily, perhaps even drawing in some other locals, not necessarily yet involved with Free Keene. And we can make it clear that we care and aren't forgetting those who have been victimized and continue to be victimized." Unquote. A couple of problems with this type of demonstration, though, are that first, it can tend to alienate a lot of people in the community who are otherwise on the fence, and it can also tend to make bureaucrats dig in their heels. They're going to do the opposite of what you try to make them do. It's the old Sam Dodson line, "What you resist persists." A third problem I see with doing anything on a daily basis is eventually you have to stop. Almost nothing can be done on a daily basis. And when you do stop, it makes it look like you're backing down. At least if you haven't achieved all your goals. It's easy to send the troops in, but what's your exit strategy? I don't get the impression that the demonstrations at houses in Keene are getting much publicity. I can't ignore that it's happening. I might end up needing to cover one of these, but I'm not interested in participating in one directly. And I'm speaking from experience. I mean, I led a demonstration outside the home of a federal Supreme Court judge. So I have, this experience there was similar. We didn't get any publicity. It seemed like we alienated locals disproportionately, although some of them were supportive. If I end up going to one of these, it will just be to cover it, not to participate. By the way, there's another Dallas parallel. The John Wiley Price people in Dallas used to demonstrate outside Mayor Laura Miller's house. And this was a case where, of course, Miller was one of the better politicians in Dallas. Price was, or presumably is, a radical civil rights activist and a very powerful government official himself. I can tell you, when I saw his demonstrations at the mayor's house, it made me sympathetic to the mayor.
Do you have a message for the Ron Paul movement? Do you have a product for the New Hampshire Liberty community? Then stop keeping it a secret. Head on over to
RidleyReport.com. Email Ridley
and purchase an ad. There is no humiliation nor privation Ridley will not endure to ensure your message gets out. RidleyReport.com